All right, you guys, we are talking about things that you've already learned before. And the first thing we need to talk about is words that mean to add in math. There's the word and. Increase by is going to be a big one. This is a big one. More than, plus some is a big one that you're going to need to know. And total. Words that mean to subtract, decreased, difference. This is the big one here in math. Less. If it says less, make sure that you go in the order that it's written. 14 days less 5. You write 14 minus 5. This is the big one that people mess up. If it says something like 3 less than 10, if it's 3 less than 10, how do you get that? Do you do 3 minus 10 or do you do 10 minus 3? We do 10 minus 3, which means with those two words less than, that whatever you're saying comes behind it. It is being the one that's subtracted. Okay, words that mean multiply. Double means times 2. Half means half times something. Product is the big one. Times, triple means 3 times. Twice means 2 times. And then also the word of means to multiply. You got to remember of. You're going to hear me say that a lot this year. Words that mean division. Divided into, divided among, divided by. Quotient is the big one. And then also remember the word per means to divide. If you go babysitting and you make $40 in 2 hours, your unit rate is $20 per hour. Okay? So we have been evaluating expressions. These are all variable expressions or algebraic expressions. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to substitute in. We're going to take -4 times 1/2 times y is -3. Okay? So I'm going to put these over 1. Okay? Determine the sign. There's 2 negatives, so the answer is going to be positive. So I don't really need those. I can cancel. There's a 1, there's a 2, and now I can go straight across. I get 6 over 1, which is just 6. Look at the next one. It says 6x minus 3y. That means to multiply. So we're going to take 6 times x, which is 1/2, minus 3 times y, which is -3. I'm going to put this over 1. Okay, and I can cancel. We're following our order of operations. So that goes in there 3 times. So I have 3 minus 3 times -3. I'm going to do my keep change opposite here. It's 3 plus -3. I'm still going to multiply. So we have 3 plus 9, which is 12. Okay, look at the next one. It says -5y plus 8 times x plus 1. I'm going to substitute in -5 times y, which is -3, plus 8 times x is 1/2, plus 1. Okay, well, we're going to multiply first. Here we get 15 plus, I'm going to put this 8 over 1, okay, and I can also cancel here. That's 4 plus 1, 15 plus 4 is 19, plus 1 is 20, okay. We'll skip down and do number 6. We'll do 2 times 4 times x is 1/2 minus 1 squared minus 3. Well, we have to do what's inside the parentheses first. Okay? Well, look at, there's multiplying inside the parentheses and then there's subtracting. Which one do we do first? We do multiplying. So that's a 1, that's a 2. I get 2 here. 2 over 1 is 2 minus 1 squared minus 3. We did this at the beginning of the year. So we're going to subtract 2 times, that's 1 squared minus 3. Okay, 1 squared, the exponents come next, is 1 minus 3. And multiply, that's 2 minus 3. I'm going to keep change opposite, and we get the answer -1. says find the area of a garden when x is equal to 2 feet. Well, remember the formula, area equals length times width for a rectangle. But they're saying that this is x feet, right? And that's 2x and this is 3x feet. So one way you can do it is take 2 times 2. So this one would be 4 feet. This one's 3 times 2, which is 6 feet. And then when we plug in length times width, the area is equal to 6 feet times 4 feet, which is 24 square feet. Okay? Pretty easy. Now what we're going to do is write a phrase as an algebraic expression. The ones on the second page were algebraic expressions. Now we have to write them knowing keywords. Sum means to add 8 and a number y. So all they want me to do is add 8 and y. So I'm going to go 8 plus y. No equal sign. These do not have an equal sign. Okay? 6 less than a number p. Ooh, there are those words less than a number p. That means I need to take the 6 and subtract it from p. So this one's going to be p minus 6. The next one says the product of 7 and a number m. Product means to multiply, but we're not going to use a symbol x. We're going to take 7, either dot m, or 7m, or 7 parentheses m. Okay? I don't want you to write m7. That doesn't even look right. Okay? Next one says 8 less than the product of 11 and a number c. So remember when they have those two words less than, that 8 has to be subtracted from that. Product means multiply 11 times c, and then we're going to subtract 8. So you could just write 11c minus 8. Okay, 12 says a number r decreased by the quotient of a number r and 2. So we're taking r and we're decreasing it, which means subtracting. So minus the quotient of a number r and 2. Quotient means to divide. So r is going to be divided by 2. That's one way to write it. Or we could write r minus r over 2. Okay, the product of 9 and the sum of a number z and 4. Now notice how this one's written a little bit differently. The product of 9 and the sum of that. That means they want you to do this first. Product means to multiply, so we're going to take 9 times. I've got to use parentheses. Sum means to add z plus 4. Okay? I could also have 9 parentheses 4 plus c. It's the same thing. Okay? Now you're going to do the big ideas assignment.